This is Surf Map of the Day, an event inspired by Trackmania, where participants play on a new map that they have never seen before. In this event, everyone starts with 5 minutes of warm-up, after which there are 16 rounds, and each round the players only have one attempt to get a run. And just so you know, an attempt is only counted if the player has reached any checkpoint in the map. Otherwise, they can retry the run on the same round as many times as they want. Next, the slowest player in each round is eliminated until only one person remains at the end of round 16. It is also worth knowing that the map is 30 seconds long, has 3 checkpoints, and the difficulty is about tier 3 out of 8, where tier 8 is the highest difficulty in Surf. With all that out of the way, let's see some stats of the warm-up. We have 17 players with us today, and all of them are very highly skilled surfers. We are going to keep this short as none of these warm-up stats really matter, but you might find it interesting that 5 players did not complete the map even a single time, which obviously means that 12 other players completed the map at least once, where Green Void, Spy Complex and Username completed the map 4 times each, which was the highest number of completions out of everyone else. And as you can see here, Green Void was the most consistent player during the warm-up, beating the map 4 times in 9 attempts. Next, Marble and Banana had the least amount of attempts, which was because Banana took a different approach to learning the map than others. He was observing the entire map from the starting platform for almost a full minute before he even started surfing. And as for Marble, he lost a lot of time on pre-strafing, as unfortunately he did not realize that the timer starts after a countdown and that there is no start zone on the map. Anyway, let's start round 1 of the actual competition now. We are looking at Glinek now, let's see how he does. He has the pre-strafe and he failed the pre-strafe, but he can restart, but let's move on to Tax now. Tax is passing CP1, so when he fails now, it is an actual fail. Let's see, oh no! Banana on CP2 now. He boarded that pretty well, has good speed. Passing CP3. On to the second last ramp. Good board, very good speed. This is gonna be a pretty good run. And finishing with a very good time. Now Benowi also finishing. Ignis must have failed before because he's very behind. But he's making it in this round. Probably. Let's see, not the best time, but he made it. So let's look at the scoreboard now. Banana was the quickest at every checkpoint and throughout the whole map overall. Kush tied him at CP1 and the Glinek unfortunately got eliminated. Let's see the replay of what happened with Glinek after he restarted. So he passes CP1 and unfortunately he went too low. And that's how he lost it. Round 2. We are now looking at 4 people at once, let's see where that goes. Marble is doing full pre-strafe, so that's slowing him down. I mentioned that during his practice. And he can restart because he failed before CP1. We're going to replace him with Shikachu. Everyone is passing CP2 now. It seems to be going well. Let's see where that goes. They are reaching the CP3 ramp now and Kush didn't make it. Lemix overshot the ramp. Now Granis took his place and Louis is in place of Kush, and everyone seems to have completed. Banana with the quickest CP2, CP3 and map time, who had the quickest CP1. Tax had the quickest CP1 and he still failed, so he lost this round. Let's see what happened to him. He's passing CP1, he reached the ramp, and he hit the side of the ramp again. He hates that ramp. Okay, round 3. We are going to be looking at 2 people at once now, because that's gonna be easier to follow for me and for you guys too. 4 people at once was too confusing. So Green Void and Louis have passed CP1. So far so good. I really hope no one is going to fail. CP2. Green Void seems to be in a slight lead, but Louis... no... I'm not sure. They both passed CP3 though. No, Louis seems to be in front. But Green Void had more speed towards the end. And Green Void took the record for this round Louis had the quickest CP2 and CP3, Kush had the quickest CP1, and Ignis unfortunately was slightly slower, so he got eliminated. Let's see what happened. So he's passing CP1, he made the ramp, he boards this, he went really low and he unfortunately didn't flick enough. Now for round 4, Marble versus Username, 2 US boys. Let's see how they do. Marble is delayed by his pre-strafe, but that should give him a little bit more speed, hopefully, to catch up to Username. They are both passing CP2 now, Marble slightly behind, like very slightly, but he does have more speed, like way more speed, he might catch up. Both passing CP2 now, Marble doing some weird stuff at that ramp, but they are both near the end. Marble made it right after Username. So Manana with the quickest map time once again, Louis with the quickest CP1 tying Kusha, and Kusha also has the quickest CP2 and CP3, and Lemix failed on CP2, unfortunately he gets eliminated. So let's see what happened. Lemix is about to pass CP2, he passed CP2, now he has enough speed I'm pretty sure, so I wonder what happened. I think he might have gone too low, oh yeah, he didn't make it. So now round 5, Benawi versus Buzuki. Let's see where that goes. They are both starting pretty well. Buzuki seems to have more speed, but he failed. We are now looking at Pikachu instead of him. Now Pikachu versus Benawi, they both passed CP2. Pikachu seems to be in front for now. And Pikachu has more speed going into CP3. They both passed CP3. Who has more speed now? Pikachu still has more speed. I think he's in the lead, but let's see. I am not sure who was quicker. They tied, and Manana was the quickest at all checkpoints on the map, and Green Void tied him on CP3, and Marble failed. Unfortunately, he might have lost that because of his pre-strafe. Anyway, let's see what happened. So he passed CP1 and he undershot the next ramp. Now starting round 6, Liquidator versus Manana. Now I haven't seen much from Liquidator, but I know he's very good. I know he has performed really well on a lot of difficult maps and bonuses. And Manana so far has been performing the best out of anyone on this tournament. So let's see where that goes. So far they are very tied, they are having pretty much the same units. Now I think Liquidator is quicker. I think Liquidator will beat him. Yeah, he barely beat him. But Manana had the quickest CP2 and CP3, Liquidator beat him with his end. And Louis had the quickest CP1 and tied Manana's CP2. And Buzuki unfortunately got eliminated at CP2. So he passed CP2, now he's going towards CP3, and he undershot CP3, he restarted that. Anyway, round 7, we are going to look at 4 people at once again, cause why not? I don't know what's going on, but we have Green Void, Louis, and Fishu with Kusha. We will see how they do. So far they are pretty even. I cannot tell who is leading. Kusha or no, Green Void seems to have the most speed. I'm pretty sure Green Void is in the lead. Green Void might be in the lead. Yep, they all finished pretty much at the same time. That was so close. Look at those times. Green Void was the quickest at CP2, CP3 and the map, and Louis had the quickest CP1, and Pikachu failed CP1 as the only person. So that was the reason why he got eliminated. He undershot this ramp. Moving on, round 8. My favorite mapper boys. Spy Complex and Grannies. I wonder who is going to win. They are both very consistent, they barely failed any rounds. So far I think Spy is slightly in the lead, he seems to have a bit more speed. Actually, now Grannies might be. This is very even so far. Grannies went a little bit lower here, so he has more speed. Spy cut the ramp very weirdly, but that worked out for him. He went very low. I think he might win. Yep, he won with Grannies. Manana had the quickest CP1, CP2, Green Void had the quickest CP3, Manana had the quickest map time, and Louis tied CP1 with Manana. Benawi failed. And this is how he failed. Let's see. He's passing CP1 and he didn't make the ramp. Round 9, Kusha versus username. So Kusha already failed pre-strafe, so we are going to move on to someone else. Spy Complex again. So this one is going to be interesting because username is basically one of the very top surfers. Spy is also very skilled, but he is not in the top of the surfers. But he so far seems to be in the lead. And if he beats username, that's... Yeah, he beat username, that's very surprising. So Banana had the quickest CP2 and map time once again. Liquidator right behind him, quickest CP3. Green Void with the quickest CP1, but still failed. So that's how it looked. He made this ramp, that's a change, and he landed on the spade. Round 10. Fisher versus Louis is my name. Only 8 people remain. And we haven't seen a lot from Fisher yet. I think it's the second time we are seeing him. Louis undershot that ramp, so we are seeing Grannies now. Louis might be eliminated after this one, he failed very early. Fisher's still going. Grannies seems to be in the lead. Or maybe not. No, slightly behind Fisher. Fisher not the best speed, so does Grannies, but they both made it at the same time basically. Grannies slightly quicker, and Banana with a very good time and all CPs. And Spy Complex was slightly slower than Louis. Louis got lucky. Let's see how Spy failed. So he went here and the classic, he undershot the ramp. Now for the next round. Round 11. Liquidator and Banana. I think we had this combo before? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw them both on screen at once before. But I don't mind, I am pretty sure they are the favorites to win this. Either one of them, I would hope so. They have been performing the best, I think, so far. Banana for sure, Banana has been getting first place every time. But who is winning now? Banana seems to be quicker. Banana has a very good run. That is the quickest run in the tournament so far. And he got all CPs. Kush tied him for the best CP1, but he failed. So he's getting eliminated. Only 6 people remain. Let's see how Kush failed. So, as everyone, he just goes here. Is he gonna undershoot? He undershot that. So now we have round 12. Fishu versus Louis is my name. So I hope no one fails. I want to see their full runs next to each other. Yeah, so far they are doing well. Louis seems to be a bit quicker. But yeah, he's doing very tight angles. I don't think he's going to get the speed. But he's still in the lead. He seems like he's going to win. He undershot the spawn, oh no. And he lost with that run. Oh my, that was such a good run. He got all CPs. Banana was the quickest once again, but Louis got all CPs, but he lost. Let's see that again. He got so unlucky. Look at him. He wanted to go so low, but yeah. That was so unlucky. Anyway, round 13. Liquidator versus Grannies. Grannies was about 5 units of height away from losing and getting eliminated. So he is lucky to be here. Let's see how he does. Hopefully he pulls through and can make it to the next round. He has been very consistent so far. And Liquidator as well. Liquidator has been doing very well. And he is winning by a lot with Grannies. Liquidator was the quickest this time. The quickest CP3 and map time. Banana had the quickest CP1 and CP2. And Grannies, despite finishing, he lost. He got eliminated despite finishing. That's a first. We haven't had that before. We're only left with 4 people now. That's That must have been very upsetting for grannies. But we are back to the 4-player screen. Only 4 players remain, so we are seeing them now all at once. Banana, Liquidator, Fishu and Username. Everyone passed CP1, so far so good. No one failed. Everyone going past CP2, and they are going very evenly. Let's see the units right now. Banana and Fishu seem to have the most speed, I think. Banana is in the lead. Liquidator failed. And the other 3 finished, so Liquidator failed because he didn't board the last trump well enough. He unfortunately edge-bugged that. So that's unlucky. Let's see it again. He had very good angle here, and yeah, he wanted to go too low unfortunately. But moving on to round 15, Banana, Fishu and Username remain. They are all very close to winning. Every single one of them have the chance to win. All it takes is for someone else to fail, and every single person can fail at any time, so let's see. So far everyone is going very evenly and very close. Fishu barely made it to the trump, went really low. Banana first once again, and he made it to the end. Username finished and Fishu last. So Fishu unfortunately is going to get eliminated this time. He was slightly slower than Username, almost a full second, so not that slightly. Let's see the replay. Yeah, so he landed very low on that ramp, that's why he lost a lot of speed. Then yeah, he was very slow here. But now we are moving on to round 16. The finals, Banana versus Username. Let's see who wins. Banana has very high chances, he has won the most rounds, I'm pretty sure he won like 10 rounds at least. So if he doesn't fail, Username would have to do his very best to win with him. So far, Banana has more units than Username, it's looking bad for Username. They are both nearing the end, but Banana is way ahead of Username. And Banana has won! Congratulations to Banana, and these are the standings for the whole tournament. I mean, I call it a tournament, but it's just an event. No one is winning anything, it's just for fun. Thank you everyone for participating. Surf Map of the Day 2 will come out soon, and it will have a lot of improvements. I am focusing on making it better to make it as comfortable and as easy to understand as possible. For example, I will be getting rid of Pre-Strafe and the starting platform, so people don't make the same mistake as Marble did. On a last note, there will most likely be no more videos of this event, simply because it takes way too long to edit a video like this. But as long as people continue to enjoy Surf Map of the Day, I will keep making new maps. This means that we'll most likely keep it on Discord and post the results on Discord as well, but I am not sure yet. I would like to have more players participate next time, as my end goal is for everyone to be able to participate. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video, and who knows, maybe there will be a next one. Thank you for watching.